Hello everyone and welcome to Retail Archaeology. In this special Christmas episode, we're going to take a look at Pollock Tempe Cinemas, but not just the movie theater, we're going to take a look at the entire strip mall as well. The owner of the movie theater also owns the entire strip mall, and he puts on a pretty great Christmas light display every year. And he pretty much covers the entire thing, including the parking lot in Christmas lights. First, we'll take a closer look at the theater because it is really amazing inside, and then after that, we'll step back outside and take a closer look at all of the Christmas lights. Normally this time of year, I put out a video taking a look at Christmas decorations at malls, but really none of them have changed in the last couple of years, and this year I wanted to kind of focus more on local business. A lot of malls have movie theaters, but not a lot of them have movie theaters like this one. This theater had its grand opening on December 18th, 1987. It was opened by Blair Theaters, and its original name was Tempe Park 6. Surprisingly, I was able to find a flyer from its grand opening on the internet. In 1988, the theater was taken over by United Artists, and they ran it for a few years until it was taken over by its current owner, Michael Pollock, in 1991. What I love about this movie theater is that the owner of it clearly has a lot of nostalgia for how movie theaters used to be, and it really shows throughout all the decor and everything. I love the ceilings in here, and those chandeliers are beautiful too. But I also love all of the movie memorabilia that he has all throughout, and of course I love the fact that there's video games. Do you remember when movie theaters had arcade games in them? And of course, all of the neon. Holy crap, I love the pink and purple neon that's all throughout. And I think the neon goes really great with all of the Art Deco theming throughout. I had come here just to film the Christmas lights on the outside of the strip mall originally, but I took a peek in here and noticed that the lobby and everything was empty, and that's because everybody was actually in the theaters. Right after I finished filming this, the lobby was full of people who had just come out of some of the movies that just ended. There really is just things to look at everywhere you turn. I love the fact that this theater has like a little mini arcade also. They've even got a Pac-Man cabinet here, although it's got one of those all-in-one game cards in it. And then there's a Street Fighter II cabinet. It has been ages since I've seen Street Fighter II at a movie theater. When I was a kid, the movie theaters always had at least a couple of arcade cabinets, and maybe a pinball machine as well. There's a really nice looking Mortal Kombat 4 cabinet. Kinda wish it was Mortal Kombat 2, but still it's really cool to see. When I was here 4 or 5 years ago, there were more classic arcade games. There was a Captain America and the Avengers cabinet, for example, but I understand having to get rid of some of the older games since they do become kind of a pain to maintain. Can you tell I like the neon in here? With this theater being as old as it is, it's got to be one of the oldest operating movie theaters in the Phoenix area. A lot of the smaller theaters like this went away when they started opening up the big megaplex theaters back in the late 90s. This movie theater really feels like stepping into a time portal. What's neat about this place is, while it is, obviously an operating business, it also very much feels like the owner's own personal museum. You can tell that this place is owned by somebody who really enjoys the whole experience of going to the movies. If I could own a movie theater and it looked as awesome as this place did, I would have my last name up there in big neon lights too. Something else I noticed while I was looking around is that I don't think I've ever seen a major chain movie theater like an AMC or something ever be this clean before. Let's take a closer look at some of the movie memorabilia on the walls. Gotta love Terminator 2. That's one of my favorite films, and I actually saw that in this theater maybe 5 or 6 years ago at a Phoenix Cult Classics film thing that they did here. I also saw Beetlejuice here at one of those events, and that was really fun because there was a lot of people in Beetlejuice cosplay in the audience. Yeah, it's really cool that there's just stuff floor to ceiling in here, but it still is very organized. It does seem like things are constantly getting swapped in and out as well for display. And this is what it looks like on the other side of the lobby. This is back where the theaters are, and there's even more statues and displays, and here's a quick look at the snack bar. And they've got real Dippin' Dots, none of that fake Dippin' Dots crap. And yes, the smell of popcorn and stuff was amazing. This place is definitely one of my favorite local spots that I've gotten a chance to film. And it was really great to pretty much have it all to myself for a few minutes. Now let's head out of this awesome time portal though and go check out some of the Christmas lights that are all over. I think a lot of this is a lot more fun to look at than some of the decor and stuff that the malls have been doing the last couple of years. Pretty much everything in this whole shopping center has Christmas lights on it. I love that a lot of the Christmas lights are things like trains and toy soldiers and stuff like that. I love a lot of that retro Christmas imagery. Yeah, like those animated toy soldier drummers, those are really cool. And there is a lot of other neat stuff to look at in the shopping center. For example, a comic book store, there's a couple of good places to eat, and there's State Farm if you need insurance. Okay, that last one's not very interesting, but the display above it is neat. I think what I'm going to do though is shut up for a little bit and let you all enjoy the lights with some nice Christmas music, and then I'll come back at the end. Well, I hope you all enjoyed those Christmas lights as much as I did. I know I found it a lot more interesting than what I've been seeing at the mall recently. There's no palm trees with Christmas lights on them at the mall, but they do have them here. This November was the 6-year anniversary of the Retail Archaeology channel, so I want to thank you all for tuning in over all those years. I've got a lot of fun videos planned for 2023. Of course, there's going to be videos on malls, and I've got episodes of Thrifting Time already filmed that I just need to edit. And there will be plenty of more deep dives into struggling retailers, but I also have some new video ideas planned, so hopefully you all stick around for those in 2023. But this is where we're going to wrap up this video. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and I'll see you all again in 2023. Thanks for watching, everyone. Want to see your name here? Head on over to patreon.com/Retail Archaeology to find out how you can help support the channel. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out this special Christmas episode of Retail Archaeology. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons, and also make sure to follow at the social media links down there because that's the best way to keep up with what's going on with the Retail Archaeology channel. And once again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I'll see you again in 2023.